The universe has its own rhythm, a timing that does not bend to impatience, resistance, or fear. Today, September 27, carries a weight that many overlook. It is not just another day passing on the calendar. It is the very reminder that your time has come. For so long, you may have felt as if you were waiting for a signal, an opening, or a clear direction. That waiting has brought you here, to this moment. September 27 is not about the past or what has already been lost. It is about the moment where everything that once seemed delayed finally arrives with purpose. This day is a sign that all the lessons, all the obstacles, and all the setbacks were preparation. There are no accidents. If your eyes are open to this today, it is because you are ready to receive what is yours. Every struggle had meaning, even when it felt empty. Every silent night, every doubt, every test of patience was part of a greater design. September 27 reveals itself not as a day to repeat old patterns, but as the day when you finally step beyond them. This is where you stop waiting and start living. The timing is perfect because it forces you to see that you were never behind. You were exactly where you needed to be to arrive here. On September 27, a shift is unfolding. The energy of this day calls for you to claim what belongs to you. It demands courage, focus, and clarity. When you look back, you will understand why it could not have happened sooner. If the opportunity had come when you were unprepared, it would have slipped through your hands. But now the strength has been built, the endurance has been tested, the mindset has been sharpened. Today is the turning point. Life does not reward the impatient, but it does honor the persistent. September 27 is a reminder that time is not against you. Time is your ally. It was working in silence while you doubted, while you questioned, while you felt forgotten. The timing of the universe cannot be rushed, but it always arrives. It is here now. Your time has come. Every step you take today holds more weight. Every decision carries more impact because this is the day of alignment. Think of how often you questioned yourself. Think of how often you believed the breakthrough was meant for someone else. Yet September 27 proves otherwise. You were never excluded. You were being shaped. The struggles did not break you. They revealed you. The pain did not destroy you. It polished you. Today you are sharper, stronger, clearer. This is why September 27 matters. This is why it feels different. The universe is not late. It is precise. Today is proof that destiny respects preparation. You did not come all this way for nothing. You did not endure all those nights just to give up now. September 27 is a call to rise, to acknowledge that you are exactly where you are meant to be. No more hesitation, no more retreat, no more hiding from what is already yours. This is the day when doors open, when paths reveal themselves, when the weight of waiting finally breaks into release. There is power in accepting the timing of life. There is freedom in trusting it. September 27 teaches you that the clock was never ticking against you. The clock was counting down to this. The lessons, the growth, the silence, all of it was part of the unfolding. Now, the universe whispers louder, your time has come. It does not whisper to everyone on this day. It whispers to those who are ready, those who have eyes to see and hearts to act. You are one of them. So today, September 27, stand still for a moment and feel it. This is not ordinary. This is the alignment of everything you have been preparing for. The timing is no longer tomorrow. It is not someday. It is now. The universe has chosen this moment. It has chosen you. Your waiting is over. Your moment is here. Your time has come. September 27 is not a normal day. It is a line drawn between what has been and what is about to begin. Life moves in chapters, and today is the signal that one chapter has closed. What you carried it until now, the weight of mistakes, the echoes of old pain, the grip of fear, does not belong to the new chapter waiting to be written. September 27 is the doorway. You either step forward into it, or you remain trapped in the pages of what no longer serves you. This is the day to choose. These struggles of yesterday were real. The disappointments cut deep, yet they were never meant to define you forever. They were meant to prepare you, to toughen your spirit, to sharpen your focus. September 27 is not here to remind you of how much you lost. It is here to remind you of how much you are still capable of gaining. The universe opens a fresh chapter today. That means the past is not a prison anymore unless you keep holding the key in your hand and refusing to open the lock. This day is different because it offers clarity. It tells you to stop repeating cycles that keep you small, to stop carrying voices that no longer belong in your mind. to stop believing that what happened yesterday will dictate what happens tomorrow. September 27 is the shift, the reset, the start of something that is waiting for your permission to unfold. You are not powerless. You are being called to participate. The old chapter was about endurance, about learning what you could survive. This new chapter is about creation. It is about building, about acting, about walking into life with strength instead of hesitation. September 27 holds the energy of beginnings. It whispers that everything that once held you down can no longer bind you unless you choose to remain tight. This is the day where endings become blessings and beginnings become promises. You can feel it if you stop and listen. There is a current of renewal in the air today. September 27 tells you to breathe differently, to stand differently, to see differently. It reminds you that the seasons change for a reason. Nothing stays the same. Trees shed leaves, rivers shift their course, and the sky never holds one color for too long. Why should you believe your life is any different? Today is your chance to shed what has been and step into what can be. But you must understand, fresh chapters are not handed freely. They require courage. They demand that you let go. You cannot walk into September 27 carrying the weight of yesterday's burdens and expect to feel new. The chapter opens only for those willing to release. It asks you to trust, to believe that the unknown ahead is more powerful than the known behind. To see endings not as punishment but as invitations. This is the drama of life. It never gives without asking something first. September 27 asks you to surrender the old so the new can breathe. It asks you to stand in truth, to accept that the version of yourself that once stumbled is not the same version standing here today. The new chapter is waiting, but it will not wait forever. Today is the door, today is the signal, today is the chance. The beauty of September 27 is not just in its message of change, but in its demand for action. It is not enough to acknowledge that life is offering you renewal. You must claim it. You must write into the blank pages with conviction. If you walk timidly, the chapter will not unfold. If you hesitate, the moment will slip away. But if you act, if you step boldly, if you breathe deeply into this day, September 27 will mark the transformation that you will never forget. This day does not come by accident. It comes because you are ready. It comes because the old story no longer fits the spirit within you. September 27 gives you the authority to say, the past is over and the future begins now. You are not chained. You are not powerless. You are not too late. The chapter begins today and it begins with you. So let this day sink deep into your spirit. Let September 27 remind you that life is not repeating. It is renewing. The old struggles are behind you and ahead is a path you have not yet walked. This is your invitation to begin again, to create differently, to live fully. September 27 is the fresh chapter and it belongs to you. Strength is not built in moments of comfort. It is born in the fire of struggle, in the silence of doubt, in the nights where no one sees your tears. September 27 arrives to remind you that the strength you carry today is not accidental. It has been carved from every trial, from every setback, from every rejection that once felt like it would break you. What you thought was punishment was preparation. What you thought was delay was discipline. The inner strength you hold now is the reason this day matters. September 27 does not come to the weak-hearted. It comes as a signal to those who have endured, those who have carried storms without collapsing, those who refuse to let life bury them. The strength that awakens today is the kind that cannot be faked, cannot be borrowed, cannot be handed down by someone else. It is yours alone, created by your journey. This is why September 27 has power. It reveals that the waiting was never wasted. Every challenge you faced was a training ground. Life was shaping you for this exact moment. Without resistance, there is no muscle. Without pressure, there is no diamond. Without pain, there is no awakening. September 27 announces that your endurance has not been in vain. The strength you once doubted is now your weapon, and this day is the call to use it. No more hesitation. No more fear of what comes next. The storms behind you have proven that you can handle the storms ahead. On September 27, the voice of weakness must fall silent. The doubts that whispered, "You are not enough," have no place here. The failures that haunted you cannot dictate who you are now. Today is about recognizing the resilience that has been quietly growing within you, waiting for this day to arrive. That resilience is what carries you forward. That resilience is what gives September 27 its meaning. This day is not about looking outside for power. It is about looking within. The world may change, opportunities may come and go, people may leave, but the strength inside you remains. It is the one thing no one can take. September 27 reveals this truth with clarity. The battles you fought were not designed to destroy you, but to introduce you to yourself. They revealed what you are capable of when you stand and refuse to fall. Think of how many times you thought you could not go on. Yet here you are on September 27, breathing, standing, living. That is strength. Think of how many times you were pushed to your edge, yet you did not break. You bent, you adapted, you grew. That is strength. Think of how many times you wanted to quit, yet something inside whispered to keep going. That is strength. Today is not proof of what was lost, but of what you became. Inner strength is not loud. It does not always shout or announce itself. It is quiet, steady, and unshakable. September 27 is the day to honor it, to recognize that the courage you need is already within you. You do not need to wait for permission. You do not need to beg for power. It is already yours. The storms of the past did not come to weaken you. They came to awaken you. They forced you to discover the depth of your own endurance. On this day, let the truth settle deeply. You are stronger than you ever believed. You are capable of more than you imagined. You have already proven it by arriving here to September 27, still standing after everything that tried to break you. And because you have proven it, today carries a different energy. It is not about survival anymore. It is about living with the awareness that you can face whatever is ahead. September 27 is not a soft reminder. It is a declaration. It declares that the time of hiding your strength is over. It declares that your struggles have matured you, sharpened you, and prepared you for what is next. It declares that no matter what happens tomorrow, you will endure because your strength is not temporary, it is permanent. It is the foundation on which your new life is being built. So walk differently today, speak differently today. Move through this day with the confidence of someone who knows the fire did not consume them, it refined them. September 27 belongs to you because you earned it through resilience, through courage, through patience. This is the day where your inner strength awakens fully, and once awakened, it will never fall back asleep. Your time has come, your strength has risen, and September 27 marks the moment where the world will no longer see the same version of you. September 27 carries with it a message that cannot be ignored. Life is always speaking, but not everyone listens. The universe does not shout, it whispers. It leaves signs, synchronicities, patterns, and signals along your path. Most people dismiss them as coincidence, but they are not random, they are alignment. Today, September 27 is one of those signs. It appears to remind you that you are not lost, that you are not wandering without direction, that every step you take has been guided. The alignment of this day is not just in the date, but in what it represents. It represents a crossing of paths between your preparation and your opportunity. It is the exact point where the effort you have made within yourself meets the energy waiting outside of you. That is alignment. It is when inner readiness meets outer possibility. September 27 shows you that the universe has been arranging circumstances, people, and events to meet you exactly here. Every time you noticed repeating numbers, every time a thought kept returning, every time you felt a strange pull towards something, those were not accidents, they were signs, small reminders that you are part of something larger. And today, September 27 is one of the clearest signs you will ever see. If this day has found you, it is because the path you are walking is in alignment with where you are meant to be. The question is not whether the signs are real. The truth is whether you choose to see them and act upon them. Alignment does not mean life will always be easy. It means that even in difficulty, the path is still correct. September 27 is proof that the struggles of yesterday were not wasted because they led you here. The tears, the confusion, the setbacks, all of them carried hidden instructions. They shaped your awareness so that when this day came, you could recognize its significance. You are not here by accident. You were guided. There are times when you doubted this. Times when you thought life was random and cruel, but September 27 proves otherwise. It proves that every delay was protection. Every rejection was redirection. Every closed door was alignment, pushing you toward the right one. When you begin to see life this way, your vision changes. You stop resisting. You stop fighting against what is, and you begin to trust that every sign has meaning. On this day, pay attention to everything. The people who enter your life today, the thoughts that rise within you, the opportunities that seem small, all of these are threads of alignment. September 27 teaches you to see beyond the surface, to recognize that the invisible forces guiding your steps are more powerful than the visible obstacles blocking your path. This is not superstition. This is awareness. It is the awakening of the mind to the truth that nothing is wasted and nothing is random. You are exactly where you need to be, and September 27 exists to remind you of that truth. The signs have always been there, but today they shine brighter. Today they carry more weight. You are being called to listen deeply, to recognize the nudges, the synchronicities, the strange timing of events, and to understand that they are not coincidences. They are confirmations. When you align with life, resistance falls away. The need to control everything disappears, and in its place grows trust. September 27 is alignment calling you to let go of fear, to let go of doubt, to let go of the belief that you are alone. You are supported. The path is not empty. The signs are not silent. If this day feels significant, it is because it is. The universe has placed this message before you to say, keep walking. You are in alignment. Every great transformation begins with recognition. Recognition that you are not separate from life, but part of its flow. September 27 gives you this recognition. It tells you that you are being guided, that the doors opening for you are the right ones, and that the signals you receive are leading you toward your purpose. It is dramatic because the truth always is. Once you see alignment, you cannot unsee it. So walk into this day with open eyes and an open heart. Let September 27 show you the power of paying attention. The signs are not outside of you. They are around you, within you, and before you. The alignment is here. The universe is speaking. And today is the reminder that your journey is not random. It is written. September 27 is the sign you have been waiting for, and it has arrived at the perfect time. September 27 is a reminder that growth does not come from comfort. It comes from gratitude. Life does not transform when everything goes your way. It transforms when you learn to see value in what seemed meaningless, when you accept the lessons hidden inside the pain. Gratitude is not about pretending everything is perfect. It is about recognizing that even the storms carried seeds that made you stronger. Today, September 27, asks you to stop cursing the path that shaped you and start honoring it. Every difficulty was a teacher. Every setback was a lesson. The failures were not walls. They were mirrors showing you where you needed to rise. When you look at September 27 and feel its power, it is because you finally understand that the past did not destroy you. It prepared you. Gratitude is the key that opens this understanding. Without it, you stay trapped in resentment, always blaming, always waiting for life to change. But with gratitude, you see that every struggle gave you something you could not have learned that any other way. September 27 is not just another date. It is a call to shift how you see your own journey. You cannot move forward if you are still angry at yesterday. You cannot enter the new chapter if you are still carrying bitterness for the last one. Gratitude releases you. It dissolves the chains of regret and lets you step into this day free, light, and ready. Growth does not happen when you keep asking why life was unfair. Growth happens when you say, I am thankful I endured. I am thankful I grew. I am thankful I am still here on September 27th. This day stands as proof that gratitude and growth cannot be separated. If you refuse gratitude, you refuse growth. But if you embrace gratitude, you open the door to limitless expansion. September 27 is a reminder to look back without anger, to look at your scars and see not weakness but wisdom. Every scar means you lived through something that could have ended you, but did not. Every scar is a reminder that you are still moving, still breathing, still alive to step into this day. Do not underestimate the power of this shift. Gratitude does not make the past disappear, it makes it useful. It turns pain into wisdom, loss into awareness, and failure into fuel. That is what makes September 27 a day of transformation. If you can stand here with gratitude in your heart, you will realize that nothing was wasted, nothing was meaningless. Even the moments that broke you were carving out space for a stronger version of yourself to emerge. Growth is never accidental. It is the result of how you choose to respond to life. September 27 confronts you with this choice. Will you cling to bitterness, Or will you use gratitude as the tool that unlocks growth? The drama of this day lies in its urgency. It tells you that today is not the time to remain small. Today is not the time to keep replaying what hurt you. Today is the time to rise, to grow, to embrace what has been and allow it to transform you. When you live with gratitude, life feels lighter. Even the weight of pain begins to shift because you no longer see it as punishment. You see it as guidance. September 27 holds this teaching firmly. The universe never gave you pain to crush you. It gave you pain to awaken you. Gratitude makes that awakening possible. Without it, you only see wounds. With it, you see wisdom. Without it, you only see loss. With it, you see strength. So take September 27 as a chance to practice this truth. Be grateful for every season that shaped you, even the darkest ones. Be grateful for every challenge that tested you, because those challenges gave you the ability to stand where you are today. Be grateful for the times you were broken, because that breaking opened you to growth that comfort never could. Gratitude transforms the story. It changes how you see everything that came before. And that change of vision is the very definition of growth. Today, September 27, does not demand perfection. It demands awareness. It asks you to recognize how far you have come, to honor your own resilience, and to claim the growth that gratitude makes possible. You have endured, you have risen, and you are here. This day is not empty. It is filled with meaning because you survived enough to see it. Walk into September 27 with gratitude alive in your heart. Let it guide every thought, every action, every breath. This is how growth happens. This is how transformation begins. Gratitude is not weakness. It is the ultimate strength, and September 27 is the day to live in that strength fully, to grow beyond what you were, and to step into the power of what you are becoming. September 27 is not a day to wait, it is a day to claim. Life has been preparing you for this exact moment, and now the blessings that once felt distant are within reach. But blessings do not come to those who hesitate. They come to those who step forward with courage and conviction. Today is the moment to take action, to stop standing at the edge of possibility and finally cross into it. September 27 is the doorway, but you must walk through it. Everything that has led you here was for this purpose. The pain, the patience, the lessons, all of it brought you to September 27, so you would recognize your own power. Claiming blessings does not mean waiting for life to hand you something. It means standing up, speaking up, and stepping into the opportunities already around you. The universe does not favor hesitation. It favors boldness. Today is a call to be bold. Think of how often you held yourself back, how many times you told yourself to wait for a better day. But the better day has arrived. It is today. September 27 is the better day you were waiting for. If you do not claim your blessings now, you will continue to watch them pass into the hands of those who dare to act. Life rewards movement. It rewards clarity. It rewards those who recognize their moment and refuse to let it slip. Blessings are not always loud or obvious. Sometimes they come disguised as small chances, quiet openings, or conversations that seem ordinary. September 27 teaches you to pay attention, to see that every door that opens today has meaning. To claim your blessing is to step through, not to question, not to doubt, but to trust that this is the alignment you have been waiting for. This day is dramatic because it leaves no room for passivity. September 27 shouts to you, act now. It reminds you that tomorrow is never promised, that hesitation only steals the power of today. Claiming blessings is not about greed, it is about courage. It is about saying yes to the opportunities that match the strength you have built. The universe has already said yes. Now it waits for you to agree. On September 27, you must stop playing small. The life you want will not be handed to you if you keep hiding in the shadows of fear. To claim blessings means to step into the light of responsibility. It means accepting that you are worthy, that you are ready, and that nothing stands in your way except hesitation. Today is the day to destroy hesitation. Today is the day to replace fear with action. The truth is, blessings have always been near you. They did not suddenly appear on September 27. What changed is you. What changed is your awareness. You are able to see clearly now, to understand that the strength and gratitude you cultivated prepared you to receive. Without that preparation, the blessings would have gone unnoticed or been wasted. But now you are ready to use them, to grow with them, to expand because of. Claiming your blessings also means protecting them. Not everyone will understand your path. Not everyone will celebrate your growth. Some will try to distract you, to pull you back into the patterns you escaped. But September 27 reminds you to guard what you claim, to nurture it, to value it, to not let the opinions of others weaken your grasp. This is your time, your blessing, your moment. There is power in declaring it openly to yourself. Say it clearly, this is my day, this is my time, this is my blessing. September 27 is the day when hesitation ends and ownership begins. You are not here by accident. You were chosen to step into this moment with confidence, to take what is already yours, and to use it as the foundation for everything that comes next. Walk with a new energy today. Speak with certainty. Move as someone who knows that September 27 is not ordinary. It is a turning point. It is the day when you stop asking, stop waiting, and start claiming. Claim your strength, claim your peace, claim your opportunities, claim your blessings. The universe has prepared this moment for you, but only you can step into it fully. Your time has come. September 27 marks it with clarity. The blessings are here, waiting to be claimed. Do not hesitate, do not doubt, do not delay. Step forward with courage and take what belongs to you. This is your day, this is your moment, and this is the beginning of everything you once thought was impossible.